Hey everyone, today we're taking a quick look at one of our newer features. We call it the news feed, and what it is, if you're looking at my screen now on my phone, when I scroll down at the top of this screen, we've got these images that are moving horizontally, left, right, automatically, and you can add these images, and with these images you can add a URL that they can click. So if I click this image, for example, it could take me to a specific URL. You can add as many of these widgets, these news feeds, as you want on a single home screen. You can add it, with a border like this, a white border, or no border, where it will just use the app's background color as the border. Yeah, it's a pretty cool feature. This is what you see on the front end as the customer and how you set it up. I'm going to come to the back office here. So under the features, it will populate as it's called newsfeed. So I've got a few set up already that you've seen on the app that we just looked at. Basically, you can add a new newsfeed, clicking that, give it a title, and select with a border or without a border, and obviously the active button. I'm not going to add a one right here because I don't have the images. Once you've added it, you will now be able to add banners. Okay, so I'm just going to look at this again here. So we've just called this one the test newsfeed. I come back. And then the banners, I click this. Now here I can add multiple newsfeed banners. Okay, just click the add button, give it a title, find the image. The recommended sizing is here. And if you want to have a URL that when someone touches that URL, it clicks to that specific URL, you can do that as well. And in one newsfeed, you can have multiple images. So going back to my phone here, you can see this. That's not a good example. This one here, for example, there's 1, 2, 3. You can have multiple, really unlimited amount of images here. And if I click on something, it will take me to that URL that I've added there. So you can have a single image, and this will scroll automatically, or you can move it with your fingers as well. Okay. So again, you're adding in one newsfeed, you're adding the multiple images here and the URL. And like I said, you can have multiple news feeds, and each one of those news feeds can have multiple images scrolling. Okay, so once you set that up, that's fine. That's the end of it over there. And you need to come down to your settings and go to your home screen. And you need to add this widget onto your home screen. So this is the app screen, and we've added the news feed feature here. What you would need to do is click the Add New button, and then top right here, you'll see newsfeed widget. You would check that, and then all of the news feeds that you've created will populate here. You just select which one I want to assign this to have. Keep in mind this does not work right now with the custom spot. So if you're using the custom spot, it won't work with that right now. We'll add that later, but we need to get this out quick. So just check that off. Pick the newsfeed you want, and then hit submit, and it will show up here. And you can put this at the top of your static home screen image, or the middle, or the bottom, or wherever you want. This can move. Let me show you here in the app. So here's the top. There's 1, 2, 3 at the top. There's the home screen image here as I scroll, and then when I scroll down, there's one more news feed underneath it. So it's right there. So you can see that. So that's basically it. It's pretty straightforward to use. Great little feature. Your app needs to be updated to the latest version that was pushed today, December 14th. And that's it. If you have any questions, as usual, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks.